we're going to be getting into a little segment of this stream, of this show that we like to call Player Pass.
Mm-hmm.
This is a segment that's not going away because we like
No.
doing it. It's not
Yes.
going away when we change names or whatever. This is Player Pass. This is like a whole separate thing.
Yeah. We don't always like the game, but we like we like the thing. We like the segment.
We like the segment.
Yes.
So here at Mustache Ride, we like to play video games.
Yeah.
So every episode, we spin the great wheel of games to figure out what game we're going to be playing in between episodes so we can come back and have a fun discussion about that game. Last episode, we spun the wheel and we got the game Place of Decay.
Yes, we did. It's a game.
I have a lot to say about it. Personally, I have a lot to say about it.
Yeah, I have a lot to say about it too. First, I'll say that it was made by Gridbox Games. Pretty new, October 16th, 2024. It's got like 0 reviews on Steam, I think
It's got
still.
one.
Oh, one. So it's got SureManCool did a review, suppose.
No. I thought about it though. I thought about it and I was like, no, we should do the episode, then leave a review so we can put the link to the episode in the review. So if you're watching from that, hi. Thanks for clicking on the link in the review.
And there's there's just not a lot on the game yet. All the gameplay on YouTube is about 10 minutes long and it's exactly the same of everybody. And I imagine that it was like a beta test or something because it only gets to a certain part. Not the part that I needed help with, that's for sure. But you explore a corrupted game project. It's a horror puzzle adventure. Uncover the mystery behind its collapse and the developer's abandonment. Use the code cannon to break through the digital barriers, navigate the chaotic realm to uncover the truth behind its downfall. Imagine sort of like horror Portal
without the portals.
without a portal. Yeah. Kind of doors. Just doors.
Lasers.
Lasers, yes.
Laser beams.
And the lasers can touch you. That's fine.
Yeah, you won't die.
Yeah, not like Portal.
But you know what shouldn't touch you? It's a big monster.
Yeah, placeholder.
All right. Real quick though, before we go further, we're spoiling the hell out of this game.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about everything about this game. So if you want to pay $5 for Place of Decay, go ahead. But
do that now.
We're going to be talking about everything about this game. And so if you want to know everything and then make your decision, that's fine. If not, maybe go play it first and then come back and then join the discussion. But I have a feeling that you'll be fine listening to this show.
I think you'll be okay.
So anyway, I played it for about an hour and a half.
Okay.
I beat it 3 times. Like basically 3 times.
I played it for 2 hours and I beat it 1 time.
So, okay. So quick synopsis. I wrote a little thingy here.
Okay.
Just like going over what the basic story is. So you are a character in an unfinished game. Mm-hmm. You awaken and you're confused as to why, because as last you heard, the creator of the game had abandoned his project.
Yes.
And so as you move through, you realize that you weren't awoken by the developer, but instead it was a character named Placeholder that had gained some sort of sentience since the game was abandoned, or maybe even in the process of it being made. I don't know.
Yeah.
Placeholder wasn't satisfied being stuck and left behind in this decaying game. And we don't know why Placeholder woke us up. And it seems, to me, it's like just to terrorize and like kill me over and over, or like, why?
Yeah.
Why did you wake me up?
Yeah, I'm wondering if it seems like, because spoilers, it's like this is the first chapter of it. Yeah. So there's like more stuff that'll happen. So I imagine Placeholder will like, I don't know, like the story will develop maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. But you find some VHS tapes throughout the game, the chapter that you have to watch before you move on, but they're basically like bits of lore that they kind of talk at you or show you,
Yeah.
and it's kind of about the developer. Sometimes it's about the developer, like how the decay works. So basically, he says like when sometimes you're in a project and it just starts to decay, it gets
Yeah.
corrupted and starts to decay. And the best thing to do is just move all the files to a empty hard drive and then just let it all decay. And
Throw it
then once
away.
it's all decayed, you throw it away.
Yes.
And it's like, I don't know, that's
It's
kind of a cool concept, but
yeah.
also
It did. I don't understand it, the concept really of the decay, but I wanted more from the VHS tapes because 2 of them are exactly the same, and then the
basically.
third one is just like this person talking. It reminded me a lot of Transference, where it's like this guy is like doing some experiment thing, and then like I don't know, like it seemed like that same sort of scenario where you're watching these videos, but at least in Transference, the story developed in those. This one,
Yeah.
it just sort of like didn't do that.
Yeah, it just kind of confirmed that, like, yeah, he abandoned the game
Yeah.
that we're in right now.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
And so, but now we're stuck in this game with Placeholder,
Mhm.
this freaky slender man, not slender, slender monster with a TV head with a big smiley on it.
Yeah.
Um,
Creepy.
yeah. And so I don't need to go through my little what I wrote here about that at the very, very end of the game. So I feel like we should kind of talk about the beginning first.
Yeah.
You saw the cake.
I did see the cake.
First thing I thought, I was like, Portal. Right? Did you think that?
Yeah. I was like, I thought originally I was like, oh, like I'm not gonna mess with this. I'll do it next round. Like I'll do it next time I go through. But then I did, but I was pissed at a certain at a certain part.
Okay. You keep referring to this part you got stuck on. Is it the same part or
No, I got stuck on all kinds of
man.
different parts, but I have
Really?
a clip of what happened to my cake and
Oh,
why I was mad about it. So
this is so funny.
I would, oh God. So the cake that we're referring to, you're gonna carry this cake, and later on in the game, you'll find out just how far you have to carry the cake.
I mean,
It's
so you tried to bring it with you the first playthrough?
No, the second time.
Oh, okay.
Because the game had crashed, and so I just started. But
And this is how you lost.
All right,
That's
this
so
is
funny.
yeah, this is the clip. Okay. Oh no, my cake. No. Damn it.
That sucks. That sucks.
It
You had
did
you had a
suck.
cube there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
I have a similar clip. I had a cube. I had saved a cube basically from earlier in the game. I don't know how you saved it and the cake because I left the cake behind and brought a cube with me. And I was like, it's my little companion cube. I'm gonna bring him with me wherever I go and see if I can use him to jump up on stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I talked to him, and this happened. Find a new way out. No, wait, I'm not allowed. My cube! No, my cube. Why was my cube allowed through? My friend! You took my cube! You took my cube! Oh, you dick! So I wasn't very happy with
Oh,
placeholders taking my companion cube.
dude, I was so mad because I was like, I carried this cake. That's a long way to carry the cake. I mean,
I
you have to
mean,
carry it
kind of.
further, but it's a long way.
It's not. That's my like main issue with this game is like it took me an hour to play through it the first time, and then I was like, I played through it again in like 10 minutes. The whole thing.
Yeah, after you play
Once you
through the
know what to
second,
do.
yeah, once you know what to do. I lost a cube also, but it happened in like a moment where I was jump scared also
Oh, okay.
because I I don't know, we'll probably talk about it, so I don't want to get like there yet cuz you also can die at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I lost my cube also that I had been carrying through.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, I got it. Like I got my cube through because I decided that I was gonna like since I was like getting stuck in the game because I felt like the game was bugging, I started just like not caring. And so I took the cake and I like threw it up onto the first pressure plate, put the cube on the pressure plate, and it glitched the game and I was able to take my cube, throw it through the door, grab the cake, throw it through the door. And then I went and got the cube that you jump across the platforms to. And so when I got to that first room, I had 2 cubes and a cake already. And
That's
so
crazy. It glitched the game. Dang.
yeah.
Okay.
And so
That's crazy.
I was just like I was like, all right, now I got extra cubes. And so I was really pissed when I lost that cube at that moment because I
But you
was
still
like,
had another one?
no, because it got stuck in the room because I could only bring one with me.
Oh,
So
that
yeah.
makes sense.
But I did have a game crash and then I did have a moment where I got stuck
Okay.
and I couldn't get out.
You
I
got
couldn't
soft
move.
locked. I feel like it's probably the same exact spot I did too.
Probably. I'll play yours first.
Okay. Keep your medals away, Billy. The hell, man? What is this game? And it happened.
No.
So normally there's a cube in this
Oh
room
no.
where you
Yep.
can redirect that laser into that node
can't
and
get
open
out
that
now.
door. But I took the cube out,
Yep.
and then it just let me walk right in there.
Myself.
Yep. That happened to me too.
The
I was
one
so
review
pissed.
that I read said I soft locked myself 3 times. Oh my god. Let me out.
I'm glad that you did pretty much the same thing, which was just like walking around being like, what the hell? How do I get out of this thing?
Yeah.
That's
I was like, it can't be that easy to soft lock myself. There's no way. And then, yeah, it was.
yep. Same thing. Oh crap.
Ah, crap.
It sucks, right? Like why
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If you get stuck, how do you get out? You don't get
Alt
out.
F4, buddy. Go to the main menu.
You just
Something.
gotta quit. But
Yeah.
dude, that man, I was so mad because that was the second time that I had to restart. This is one that I just
A
like
different
did
software.
not anticipate. That with no reason. What? Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Let me out of here.
Oh, man. Yeah, so you didn't get out. You had to
No.
go to menu.
Yeah, I had to go to menu and get out. And I was like, I was so mad about it because I had sat here and jumped and jumped and jumped, and you could get on like this right here. You could get on it, but then it just wouldn't.
Wouldn't let you out?
It wouldn't let you out. That sucked so much
That
'Cause-
does suck.
because I had a game crash too.
Yeah. So
and it
you're
was
just
like,
getting hammered
yeah, and
by all these.
I just kept restarting and restarting, and I was over it at that point. I was over it.
Well, let's talk about a couple positives, in my opinion, at least. I liked the graffiti aesthetic. I
Yeah,
know it's like I don't know. I guess you can imagine that maybe the developer like programmed it all. I like to think that it's placeholder like defacing the levels,
yeah,
and he's just going crazy, and his mind is just like keep you know keep your medals away from me, Billy, or whatever he wrote on that one. And like, there's just a lot of different tags all over the place. And I don't know, it looks cool, and it gives it more of a vibe than just the grid blocky look all
yeah,
over the place, just plain, you know,
yeah.
all over the place. I
I
like
I th-
that.
I think it's placeholder too, because if it's not placeholder, like it's other players in the game that had done it, like on the downfall, like when the game had started to like, you know, I don't know, decay, I guess. But it seems like there's multiple placeholders, right? Like it's not just one.
I don't know, because there's the point in the game where you get rid of placeholder and it's just the one,
Yeah.
and then it's gone.
I guess that's true. So
At least as far as we can tell for chapter 1.
maybe it's multiplying. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the graffiti thing was really cool. Like I thought that was cool.
And then I also thought there's not a lot to the sound design. There's the sound of the code cannon. There's the sound of your footsteps, which I don't know if it tripped you out like it tripped me out. And I don't know if it's on purpose. But the footsteps sound like your footsteps sound like they're behind you.
Yes.
So I
I
have a clip for this too.
I got kind of
So that
freaked out uh in the part where I got stuck at, because I kept hearing footsteps, and you see that like hologram guy
mhm.
for the first time, and I was like, I thought something was like running at me.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like freaked out.
I know that's just my own footsteps, but they sound like they're behind me.
Yeah.
So you can kind of, I don't know, you could probably hear it in that short clip, but it was trippy. It tripped me out. That was fairly early into the game too, so I'm just like
Yeah.
waiting for the spooky thing to happen, you know?
It was yeah, I felt like that was really weird. I guess like there wasn't much to the sound design, but it was like enough.
Yeah, there wasn't much needed. I'd like to think that the footsteps kind of being behind you a little bit, it's on purpose. Or it does like a PT kind of thing where there's just like an entity right behind you the whole time.
Yeah.
And even if you turn your camera, you know it just turns behind you,
Yeah.
so you can never see it. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
will say, if I could make one suggestion on the sound design, just the things hitting the walls, like the boxes
Ugh.
and stuff you're carrying, they don't have to do that. Turn that off. Make that stop. It's
Did you
loud,
ever
it's clunky, it it doesn't do anything for the game. It's hard to carry the shit anyway, so like stop.
I ended up changing the keybind for holding something to my mouse, like, third, the side button on my
Oh,
mouse.
dude, that's huge. I did not think of doing that.
Yeah, that wasn't it was helpful, but it was still kind of annoying to have to hold that button,
Yeah, I wish there was like an option to toggle it, because that would
Same.
be
I literally
that would
said
be
that in my
way
playthrough.
better. That would be
Yeah.
way better.
So, real quick, I know you had messaged me about this, about coding the code cannon.
Yes.
Because you unlock it, it drops from the sky, you get it, you pick up this cool cannon gun looking thing, and then you have to code the gun.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a terminal that you're supposed to go to, and it literally says what you're supposed to put in,
Yes.
but it's not super clear, I guess. I don't know. I didn't have I didn't have any trouble.
It's not
I
clear.
guess I'll let you explain it.
It's not clear. So I had no problem finding the thing. Like, not a problem. Walked up to it. Could not figure out how to program it. And this is like in between getting soft locked and having to restart. So I was like even more irritated because I was like, how do you do this? Mode dash laser range dash 5000. Mode dash laser range dash 5000.
You ever coded anything in your damn life?
Yeah, and it's never equal sign.
I've
Yeah,
never coded
actually,
anything in my
I
damn
have,
life, so I
and
don't know.
and I don't know why it would be equal sign, but it is. I have like 4 clips of the same exact thing almost because I just like couldn't figure it out, and I ended up like going in and like typing in like graffiti lines off the walls and like all like everything because I was like, how do you do this? Like, how? And then I finally got it because I looked up a YouTube playthrough.
Oh,
But they didn't even have it.
I didn't get back to you quick enough. I'm sorry.
They didn't even have it, but it was literally somebody in there like, how do I program this damn gun? And somebody had commented on it.
Oh, damn! I would have had you, bro.
Yeah.
Did you try? Well, you were
God,
probably
that
too
was equal
frustrated,
sign.
but did you didn't try anything else? Try putting anything else into the criteria?
Yeah, I typed in like almost every graffiti line in that room.
No, I mean mode equals and then a different word or something.
I thought about doing mode equals laser or like mode laser range 10,000. I thought about doing that, but I didn't do that. Okay.
These are some of the ones I tried. Mode equals birthday. Mode equals didn't do anything. Blaster. Mode nothing. Equals grenade. Laser. Range equals 10,000. Power equals 9999999. I don't know if that did anything. Nothing. Didn't do anything. But if you notice, when you shoot the gun, it's kind of sick. It has like there's like a energy wave, and the noise is cool. Like there's a little something there. I'm trying to think of anything. I'm trying to think of positive.
The gun is cool.
The gun's cool.
I feel like the puzzles are pretty cool. Like, I don't know, they're just like, if in your first playthrough, and it would only happen in the first playthrough, they're just agitating enough to where you're like, once you get it, you're like, damn it. Like,
I'm curious if you solved the first puzzle in the same way that I did.
Oh, okay.
So obviously you needed 3 different cubes, but I didn't know if there was only one solution or if maybe you had thought of a different way to route the lasers. So just tell me if
interesting.
If it looked the same. Oh. Okay. I need one more cube, dude. Just toggle. And that's where I was talking about. I want to toggle for carrying stuff.
Oh yeah.
But did you see how I had it routed?
I
guess it's kind of hard to explain, right?
I shot through this one and this one.
Okay.
And I shot diagonal this way. That shot this way to this one and this one. And cool. I did that because that's the way that it kind of shows you in the VHS tape.
Oh, I wasn't paying enough attention, I guess.
So it's hard to tell because the level looks really different.
I guess I didn't put 2 and 2 together that I could have looked at that for a solution. But that's like how the puzzles go in this game.
Yeah.
You're redirecting lasers or you're using a box to block a laser, so it doesn't reach the node that it's going for, that opens a door.
Yeah.
And pretty basic stuff. There's one toward the end where you have to bounce a box on a bouncy pad,
Yeah, that one's cool.
and then it goes up and it blocks the laser, and it opens the door for like a second, and then it just keeps bouncing and opening the door very briefly. But took me a second to realize like that same bouncy pad that I bounced on to get places, I had to use for the cube. That was cool.
I didn't think it was gonna work because I had tried that. Because I had
Oh.
tried to bounce the cake and the cube on that one where you meet placeholder for the first time.
Oh.
And you can't do that. You can't bounce them. So like
Hmm.
to get that cube up there, I like put a small cube, jumped on top of that small cube, and then put the cube up there. Because
Well, you couldn't bounce it because you have to shoot the boxes to hit the node around the wall.
Yeah, but I figured like I could shoot it, put the cube on the bounce pad, shoot it, and it would bounce the cube up.
Bounce everything up, you and everything. Yeah.
But it didn't.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. So if you had the cube on there and you tried to bounce, it wouldn't do anything. The bounce pad wouldn't do anything. But that bounce pad does. That one bounces the cube.
Yep. And so also in where that laser puzzle was, in that area, those bounce pads also bounce the cube, because I remember I put a cube on the bounce pad. I went to put the VHS tape in, and I came back, and the cube was like spinning like crazy, just bouncing up and down and spinning. It was cool.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
It took me a long time the second time because I had taken 3 cubes with me and the cake all the way through the level. Yeah, that sounds
silly. That's fun. That's cool though. That's one of the things I like about this game is like the physics aspect of it. Like kind of allows you to feel like there's going to be multiple ways to solve a problem.
Yeah.
Like at one point, that same area where you have to shoot through the boxes and redirect around the wall to hit the node, I was like, I'm just going to take all these boxes and my extra cube I still have, and I'm going to stack them all on top of each other and climb up each one by one to get over the wall, because I don't know what they want me to do here, but I'm going to do this because I think it'll work.
Yeah.
And I tried for like 10 minutes just trying to stack them in a way where I could jump on each one.
Yeah.
And I gave up because the physics just did not want to cooperate, and it kept the stack kept falling over, or I would put the final one on top and it would just like sandwich and squeeze everything in between out, and it'd go flying.
Yeah.
Frustrating. But then I realized, oh yeah, they have little pointy things on them, and I'm supposed to shoot through them. Yeah.
I feel like it's like one of those things where there are probably ways that you could do it without doing what they want you to. Like I'm thinking like back to my Portal playthrough that we did, where I would just like go through the portal and throw one of the like machine gun guys and then hurry up and run back through. And it was like definitely not the way you were supposed to do it. You were supposed to be more strategic, but I would just yeet it through a portal and like hope for the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that.
It's just fun. There's possibilities. I think we can get into probably the best part of the game, in my opinion. I don't know if you agree, but the chase sequence.
Yeah, the chase sequence was like, I was agitated because that's where I lost my box, but or my cube.
I lost my cake there at one point.
Oh dang, the cake. So this is the first time that I got jump scared, and this is the first time that you're really interacting with placeholder on a perspective of like they're moving.
He's gonna get you.
He's gonna get you. See, that's what I'm talking about. The sound design for that.
All the banging.
Oh.
Yeah, you could probably play the beginning of my clip to show that moment, but I didn't get jump scared like you did.
God.
I was just confused.
No. My cube.
Gone.
It was gone. I had kind of a tough time with this one.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Free us. Oh, shit. You won't be missed.
Those
Yeah.
those wording, that wording on that was mean.
Kind of mean.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Why are you so mean?
So, but that's in that moment, you're just running through corridors, and I like the level design of that because it looked kind of labyrinthian. Like, I don't know, it's pretty clear when a door was going to close in your face. But
Yeah.
then placeholder comes around a corner and he's walking toward you, and it's kind of tight when you take your turn and to get away from him. He's like right behind you.
It feels like you don't have time. Like you don't have enough time to get
But you
through.
do somehow.
But you do. Like it's just, you do. Just barely.
Just barely. And this is after I died like twice in the chase sequence. And so I wanted to speed run, just get through it.
Yeah.
And so this is my experience getting just to the end of the chase sequence. Period. And I'll let it play.
I died 4 times.
Speed run. Okay.
Dude, you're locked in.
I'm locked in. Just gotta route correctly. Yeah. Now he's on my ass. Can't fuck this up. There he is. There's another one. There he is.
So it's kind of creepy, man.
It is creepy.
And he's on your
Get around his stuff.
buns.
This one right here.
Around the corner.
Hot
up
on
this-
your tail.
Up. Okay, we're past where we were. Man, these guys don't. They want me dead, bro. They want me dead. No. Jump. Whoo! We made it. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Oh, we got a puzzle solved fast. Shit, they're everywhere. Can they jump? Oh. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I bet you do. Past me. Yeah. So I just saw it and I was like, oh, duh, shoot.
So I didn't. That's the one part that I was like, if I shoot this, I'll fall too. And so I didn't.
Good job. Good job. You thought about it. I didn't. I didn't
So-
think about it.
So here's what I thought, because I didn't realize that you needed to like go back and down another hallway. I thought I had to get the 2 placeholders to collide with one another
Oh.
when they were coming around, because I couldn't figure out where I needed to go.
Hmm.
And then like it got really close. Like they got really close to each other because I was like pausing, and then I would run and pause to get them closer and closer. And then the one just disappeared when it got to
Right.
it. And I was like, what? Where do
See,
I go? What am I supposed to
I never
do?
saw 2 placeholders on the screen at the same time, I don't think.
If you go slow enough,
Huh.
you'll see them. Yeah. And then I thought the one that was peeking around the corner was like, come this way. But no, that one gets you.
That one gives you 2.
That one gets you too.
That's funny. There's one achievement I didn't get, which was, I think it was like find placeholder or something. And I was
Oh.
like, he found me plenty of times. I don't know what
Yeah.
you want me to do.
I think I was missing like quite a bit of the achievements. Like I had 3 of them. I didn't get that many.
I think there's only 6, so
The cake
not
one.
missing out on much.
Yeah. True.
So real quick, you get through that chase sequence. You do one small final puzzle. I think it's the bouncing
The bouncing
cube
cube.
one.
Yeah.
And then you get to the end of the game, the end of the chapter.
Yes.
And your guy explains how like, oh, you reach basically the edge of what's not decayed, and everything out that you're looking at is all decayed,
the
and
void.
it's just empty random blocks here and there, and it's a void. Yeah. And he's like, I guess there's only one thing left to do: aim for the bushes. And he jumps right off into the void. You're made to jump into the void,
Yes.
and you land, and you're there's a montage,
AI song. I'm pretty sure it's an AI song.
I don't think it is. I tried to Shazam it because
Oh, you did?
I think it's a real song. Yeah. I thought it was
What?
kind of boppy.
It definitely, like, at the drop, I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
AI music can be okay sometimes.
Yeah, I tried to
Did you get the Shazam?
it came up, but I didn't look up the song afterwards to play it to see if it was the right thing. But
Ah,
I will, and I'll let you know.
okay. Well, you got to play my clip now.
I'm
So
wondering,
we
can
can
I?
all listen to some of the AI song together here in this clip too, because I was like, for sure this is AI. It was like basic, repetitive
That's true. I was vibing.
music.
I was surprised to hear music though.
Me too. Oh no, is this AI? Immediately clocked it. It's an AI song.
Broken beats and disarray. Through the static, find our way. Digital shadows haunting me. Echoes drifting endlessly.
Now I'm gonna feel bad if this is not an AI song, but it's got that feel.
Dreams into a maze.
Well, you're not gonna credit the artist of the song. You're not gonna credit who the singer is, or who made the sick beat. That's what made me most sus after the fact, was there's no credit for
Yeah.
like the music. That's the only music in the game.
All right. So the one that I found, it was called "Haunting Me," song by Ghost in the Machine and Chris Baja, and I was like, man, that sounds like that would be
Sounds
what.
legit.
That sounds legit, but I didn't look up the lyrics to it. But it looks close. I'll have to play it. We'll play it after. I don't want to play it right now because I don't know what the song's going to be like. But
That's fine. That's fine. Anyway,
I
if it's not AI, I apologize profusely. It was just an immediate gut
song's
reaction.
pretty sick. I was sitting there because I was like done with the game. Song's pretty sick. Just vibing.
Digital shadows haunting me.
And I wasn't even paying attention to the to be
The
continued.
orb.
And then I looked
Yeah,
up and I was like, what the hell? I thought I was gonna go on to the next chapter because I had already seen that it was like a chapter. And then I was
Yeah.
like, oh, game's over. Cool.
Yeah.
And your dude's laying there dead, like sprawled out.
Presumably dead. Presumably.
There's
mean,
a
there's
lot
blood
of blood.
everywhere.
Yeah, there's a ton of blood.
Yeah.
Bits of
But-
brain and everything else.
To be continued, how are we going to continue if maybe we respawn? You know what I mean?
True.
We're just a video game asset.
Yeah, I don't know why there's so much blood. If he's just a video game asset.
I don't know, man. So, at the end of the game, there's a square, a hole in the wall
Yes.
with graffiti above it that says "Feed the Troll."
Yes.
At the very beginning of the game, there's the cake sitting there
Yes.
and graffiti above it that says "Don't feed the troll."
yes.
And I was like, at first I was like, I wonder if you can feed a troll or something. Just bring this cake with you. And I brought it with me like not even halfway through the game. I ended up using it to press a button so I could bring a cube with me instead.
Yeah.
I beat the game. I saw the end hole there and I was like, well, I could probably beat the game pretty quick. Just bring the cake with me. And so I attempted that. I ended up losing the cake once. And then I was like, let's try one more time. And I did it again and it worked. So if you want to play the clip, it's a little bit of a longer clip. It's not super long, but
Dang.
it's kind of just me giving it a shot.
I was so mad when I saw the hole too, because I was like,
Yeah.
I had lost the cake.
Here we go. This is the hard part. So I made it through the whole game with the
difficult.
cake.
Go, 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 go. This is my cake. I'm taking it. You can't have it back.
Oh, the part where you have to
You
do
can't have it
the
back.
puzzle, speed puzzle. That's probably.
Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Damn. Oh, I don't have my cake anymore. You have to one-shot it? Maybe my cake will still be sitting there where I left it. It's not. Oh, so sad. Dang it, man.
That's what it felt like when I
All right, we can do it again.
placeholder
That's no
stole my
problem.
cake.
I freaking nailed it.
Ooh.
Oh. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I thought you were gonna drop it down the
What's
hole.
gonna happen? Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I would have been so pissed.
What happened? Just nothing.
That was you got trolled.
So I didn't react too much because, you know, the achievement popped,
Yeah.
but nothing actually happened, and I was like, well, maybe there's a slight difference to the end of the game.
Yeah.
So I went and finished up the rest of the game. 2 minutes later, I'm digital shadows AI song, and then nothing. It's all the same. It's all
Yep.
the same. Nothing changed. And then I was like, hold up. Did I just get trolled?
Yep.
Did I just go through the game 2 more times to feed the troll? But I'm the one that ended up getting trolled.
Yep. You got trolled.
So it was a big old mind. There's a lot of mind fuckery going on. I didn't appreciate.
yeah.
But it did get me to replay the game.
That's
3
that's
times.
that's what they wanted.
So I guess that worked.
That was the replayability, I guess.
Yeah, well, at least you know now that you don't have to replay it again.
Yeah.
Unless you want the achievement.
I was at the end, I was kind of disappointed that you couldn't there wasn't a way to get outside of onto the blocks into the void. I felt like that you could there was openings where it looked like you would be able to jump through, but it was all hidden barriers and you couldn't get through any of it.
There were some squares that looked like platforming off
Yeah,
to a different
yeah,
side.
yeah.
And
It was
that's
gonna
where
be
I
like
tried to
a
jump to.
oh, it was gonna be a secret or something, and it just wasn't.
Mm-hmm. So
Damn.
so what's up?
mad.
What's I guess we should get to our final verdict. Personally, do you want me to start?
Yeah, you can start.
Personally, it's a pass.
Pass.
If it was like a free demo of a game, I almost feel like this is like a demo.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn short.
It
And I
is
paid
really
$5
short.
for it,
Yeah.
and there's just not a lot to it. There's good vibes here and there,
Yeah.
and the story is like a cool start to a concept.
yeah.
It just needs more workshopping, I think. A little more time in the oven, and just more in general.
More stuff.
And so at $5 even, it's not a lot of money, but I still don't think I would recommend people go spend money on this, which I hate to say, but I would probably check out chapter 2. I mean, maybe if it was less than $5, I'm
Yeah.
kind of invested with the cake and stuff. I feel like I'm kind of invested, so I might check it out anyway. But that's just a personal thing. But it's I would feel guilty if I told people to go play this, because I feel like a lot of people would have the same experience you did,
yeah.
which is a lot of bugs and crashes and stuff. So
Yeah,
pass.
I feel like for me it's a pass with the caveat that I think they'll probably add chapter 2 to the game, and it won't be you won't have to pay another $5. I would hope. I would hope that the game is $5 and they'll add more content to that game.
That'd be nice, like an update or
Uh,
something.
Yeah, if it had an update and you got more chapters out of it, and maybe they added 3 chapters, and then there's Place of Decay 2, and that one's $5. Yeah, so if you get more content later on, if you're watching this and they release chapter 2 and it's in the game for $5, I would say it's a play. If they don't and you have to pay $5 more, definitely a pass on both of them. because for me, I got stuck in it, and I didn't like that.
Okay.
I didn't like that you
I
could.
don't blame you.
I don't like that you could get stuck in that hole that didn't need to be there. It didn't. It didn't even look cool
Yeah.
as an asset in the game.
No.
And
No.
so not only was I pissed at the fake developer of that game in the game, but I was
Yeah.
also pissed at the developer of the actual game
For letting me
for
fall into
letting
that
me
little
fall into
hole.
a little hole. Yeah. So, yeah, it wasn't bad, but it
No.
was. It's not something that I would be like, this is the best little game that you could play today. There's more free games out there that are kind of better, and Portal goes on sale for like the same price sometimes.
Yeah.
So, and that game's way better.
So that's a pass from you as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Overall, unanimous pass from here from level best.
Yep.
Too bad, but not all of them can be plays, can be winners.
That's true.
But it always makes me feel bad because I know somebody or some people worked hard on this thing probably, and but again, a cool proof of concept for a interesting puzzle game, just not for us.
Yeah.
And so
I
we
will
say
say
pass.
I will say that Gridbox Games has another game that is coming out soon called Containment Breach.
Oh, cool.
And so it's sort of like you're fighting against something, like some sort of monster. And I will say that this game looks kind of looks cooler and like kind of scarier. So it doesn't
Okay.
say when it's coming out, but it's multiplayer. So
Okay.
it seems like you're kind of like fighting against or hiding against like monsters from like content warning or
Oh, I
something
see.
like that. Like the monster seems that kind of like scary-ish.
Cool.
So yeah, I think that.
It's not like I had a good enough time in this game where I'm not like turned away from the dev. That's a good thing. So I
Yeah,
am curious what else they're gonna come out with. So Containment Breach, that's interesting.
yeah, I think
Keep an eye on that.
that one could be good.
Might add that to my wish list. But you know what other game I want to add to my wish list?
What is that?
Whatever game you're gonna be adding to the Great Wheel of Games, Tooth.
Great Wheel of Games.
Yep, because it's time to spin the Great Wheel of Games and see what game we're going to play in between episodes. But first, before we spin the wheel, we got to add games to the wheel.
We
We're
do.
each going to add a game before we pick what we're playing next. So, what you add in, Tooth?
You add first this time.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I add first and then my game gets picked. I want you to add first and then your game might get picked.
Okay. I'm okay with that because I'm actually looking forward to trying this game out. So, the game I want to add to the wheel, the Great Wheel of Games, is called Dead Letter Department. So,
Okay.
this is it's. I'll just read the description. Working at a data entry job in the big city, you type up and transcribe the lost mail and letters that have nowhere else to go. But as the days carry on, oddities in the mail start to emerge and cracks begin to appear. So I assume it's kind of like Papers, Please, maybe in a way where you're like, the letters come in and you're just doing your job, dead
Yeah.
end job or a regular old job, and then weird papers come in. And you have to transcribe these papers and weird stuff starts happening or something. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
described as horror typing mystery simulation game. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But it
There's-
is $15.
I actually had this one wish listed because I saw it and it seemed like not like the same game, but like if you've seen Buddy Simulator 84 or something. I can't that's like something like the name, but it's like
Hmm.
on a computer and it's just like it's sort of the same kind of thing. Like it's only one world and then you get like thrown into another world kind of deal. I wonder if it's like that, but
I don't know if I've never heard of that one, but
it could be cool.
I was worried about the typing aspect of it. So that's kind of why I picked it because I was like, I don't know if it'll be for me personally,
Yeah.
but it intrigues me. But then I'm not the best typist. I do my best. But I typically I look at the keyboard usually when I type. And so that's not the most comfortable thing for me. So I'm curious if it's kind of going to hold me back in this game. Hopefully not, but we'll see.
So you didn't get a perfect score in the Fears to Fathom mini typing game like I did?
The episode 5 one, no, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh, I did. I mean,
Well, good for you. You're just
All
an
right.
above average typist, huh?
I am. All right, that game seems kind of cool. Because I wish
Put
this
it on
did
the
too.
list.
It's on the list.
All
The
right.
game that I have is called Dodgy Deliveries. So
Ooh.
it's a co-op horror game about running a delivery service with your friends.
Horror.
Yeah.
This looks too bright and colorful to be horror.
Be careful at night.
Oh.
So it just came out January 31st, 2025, but it's got positive reviews already, 32 people.
Wow.
It's co-op too, which I thought that was kind of cool because we haven't done a co-op game yet.
We haven't?
No.
I guess not.
So
Oh.
yes.
The end of
So-
that toward the end of that little trailer. Okay, dodgy deliveries.
Yeah, so I think it could be kind of cool. So there it is, Dodgy Deliveries.
Dodgy deliveries by Deliver Games.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, add it to the list, baby. I'm down.
All
That looks
right.
fun.
We're on there.
Well,
Are you ready?
shall we?
Yeah. Spit.
Ooh. Oh,
Ah, damn it.
wait, you're saying we haven't been saying move that bus this whole time?
Yeah, but I thought we discussed that it didn't make sense because it wasn't a bus.
I mean, yeah, no, I guess you're right. Okay, let's try again.
Okay. Spin that wheel.
Okay. Okay, here we go. What is it? Bro, no way, dude. There's no way. There's no way. Dude.
I don't- You see what I'm doing? It's on the screen.
where are the cheats? Where are the codes? I'm looking around your browser.
Do we re-roll?
No. Of course not.
We
We-
have to hit
play it
the
as it lies.
We have to hit the shuffle button next time.
Okay, we can try it, but
We have
I
to.
really what is the spin if not shuffling, basically?
I don't know.
Plus, I added mine first this time. You
I
added yours
know.
second.
I know.
And it's not, it doesn't know. Whatever. We're playing dodgy
Anyway.
deliveries, and I'm actually looking forward to it.
Yeah, this one would be cool.
And it's free?
yeah, it's free.
It's freaking free. This
Yeah.
game's freaking free.
Free game.
Cool. Well, then that's the game.
Yep.
Dodgy deliveries. It's free on Steam. If you have access to Steam, download it. Hit us up on Discord. Maybe even play with us. But play it with your friends. Come back next episode of Player Pass and join the discussion as we talk about dodgy deliveries. Man, that was fun. I was surprised how much I had to say about Place of Decay tonight.
Yeah, I honestly, the first time that I had to restart, I was like, pass. Pass. I was like, I played like 10 minutes and I was like, I might not play this game anymore.
Wow.
And then I got
And
up
you
and
ended
like,
up playing 2.5 hours.
I got up and like shook it off and I was like, I'm going to beat this game. But yeah, I almost wrote it off pretty early on, but I will say it's not a bad game. I didn't not enjoy it.
Okay.
Because
Well, check out-
there's been some games that I did not enjoy at all.
I know.
Yeah.
It's been this.
So
What is this, episode 14 of the series of Player Pass?
yes.
So, but check out the Patreon if you want to see Tooth's rage-filled full gameplay of Place of Decay. It's there. It's gonna be there very soon,
Yes.
and you can check out all the prior gameplays and playthroughs of all the Player Pass games that we've played on our Patreon. So check it out. It's gonna be called Level Best Patreon soon.
yes. Very soon.
We're gonna do it within the next 2 weeks. It's everything's changing. So,
Next episode, it'll be different. So this is the last time you'll see us like this.
no more mustaches. So we're actually shaving our mustaches.
Yep.
That's a lie. I'm sorry. I'm not sticking to that. I'm not holding. No, putting my foot down. That's a lie.
We're gonna shave half of our mustaches and we're gonna recreate our profile picture for old time's sake.
Maybe for Halloween or something one year.
I don't think we can.
We gotta think of. We gotta have a new avatar picture.
No, oh, you're
We
too.
gotta change everything,
no,
man.
you're too.
I'm freaking out, bro.
You're
It's
too
not,
it's too in depth. All right. Thanks, everybody.
We'll see you guys next episode.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye,
See
everybody.
you later.